Okay. Good morning, arriving yogis. Great to have you. Happy Saturday, the most fun class of the week. We're going to party, but first we're going to collapse on the floor into a heap and heal ourselves. And welcome to friends joining on YouTube Live, Facebook, and Instagram. We're simultaneous on multimedia, which is fun. Saturday is endogenous morphine, otherwise known as endorphin yoga, where you feel good, you release your dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins. And if none of that makes any sense, get used to that. Lie on your back, wiggle your legs out, and we'll spend about 5 minutes on the back settling in, connecting to our larger sense of self. Nice deep breath. Sink into the floor, relax your bones. Muscles relax off bones, skin relaxes off muscle, layer after layer of release. And let your attention come to your breath, just the inflow and the outflow of your breath. Notice any busyness of your mind, extrapolating forward into the future or rummaging around in the past. Notice that's what minds do, and just an intention, a willingness to come present. Following the breath is the time-honored, ancient, effective way of doing that. Just the inflow of the outflow of your breath. Welcome to those just joining in, pulling into the parking lot, unfolding your mat. We're laying on the floor, breathing. Good. Now let your breath come a little more deeply, an extra beat of inhalation, an extra beat of exhalation. And allow the front of your brain to sink toward the back of your brain. Your eyeballs roll back. If you have a pet nearby, make sure they get a pet, because that's why they're called pets. If they don't get enough pets, they'll complain. Good. Let's connect our breathing to our feeling, feeling to our breathing as a doorway in to the inner sanctum of our body. And the interesting inquiry question is, can we accept exactly the way it is right here, right now? Good. Then the biggest inhale that you got. Exhale, let it all go. Allow yourself to be a calm and empty creature for a moment. Good. And just sort of revel in a nice sense of emptiness, spaciousness, alignment, allowing, release. We're going to get pretty active here in a moment. So not a bad idea to calm the waters before we stir the pot. Good. Now, please, if you will, wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate some extra super feel good through your mind, body, soul, and spirit. You really can conjure up a fresh batch of it and circulate it through your body. Arms up to the ceiling. Lace up your hands. Stretch your arms up over your head. Point your toes forward. Get a good writhe on. Writhing, get your morning stretchy, elastic feeling going on. Nature's way of tricking us into stretching at least once a day. Now, don't forget to put a smile on your face for only one of two reasons, if you want to and if you don't want to. Big goofy grin, teeth showing, bare your teeth. Good. Now draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Good, you guys. Now apply your hands to your bottom and roll up with alacrity. Roll on up, kitty cats. Oh, welcome. Nice to see you guys. Happy Saturday. Irrespective of what medium you're joining on, it could be carrier pigeon, it could be dial-up internet on AOL, it could be Instagram, it could be Facebook, YouTube Live, or my Zooming friends. So it's Saturday and I'm extra super animated because I'm going to have another sip of coffee. And the longer I drink coffee, the longer it is before we have to do push-ups and sit-ups. So have a sip of your favorite beverage. If you haven't done a class with me before, where have you been? This is the place where the elite meet to get on their feet and do the coolest yoga anywhere. My cat occasionally will cruise through. So cheers, you guys. My name is Greg, and I'll change it if I offend anybody, because this is the era of saying offensive things and then being canceled and then apologizing and then seeing whether you're allowed back on. So I hope I meet everybody's preferences. So close your eyes for a moment, drop your chin. Now I'd like for you to make ujjayi breathing, that sort of whispery, raspy seashell sound at the back of your throat. I promise we'll be doing cartwheels and backflips in just a moment. I'm a big fan. Just breathe, cool your jets. Let's rise up to that place out beyond right thinking and wrong thinking. That place where we all join together in non-duality. Looks like a few friends have just joined in. We're sitting, breathing for a minute. Gather into yourself, gather ye rosebuds, enter into the closet, shut the door, pray to your higher power in secret. Okay, now if you're joining an alternate brand new alien media, that's okay. We do chant Om on occasion. You guys are muted, so I recommend belting out like Ethel Merman in her prime. Big inhale. Biggest inhale you got. Regular exhale, relax all of your cares and worries, agendas, plans, schemes, ideas, man plans, God laughs. How about if you could just be irrepressibly, inexhaustibly happy right here, right now, for no reason? What happens to our plans then? Well, you just make new plans. Okay, let's light this rocket, because if we don't stand up and do something, I'll lose viewership. So on your feet, please. And we'll start in a forward fold. I use blocks because they raise the earth. And I'm going to pedal my heels. I'm going to wag my shag. I'm going to dip my do. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to drain my brain. Your head's a bowling ball. My head actually is a bowling ball, just has more holes. Wag your tail, swish your vestigial tail around a little. This is just a movement class for everybody. There's no movements that humans can't do in general. 3 more breaths, especially just drain the brain. Good. Exhale all the air out, kitty mittens. And come on up. And inhale up. Do you notice the new paintings on my side, donated by one of my favorite benefactors, Mr. Todd? So these paintings have been donated to help make the scene look ever more cool. Thank you, Todd. Exhale out. It's amazing how different I look on Zoom when I started, sort of in a warehouse with poor lighting. Now, I look like a YouTube professional. Inhale up. Now I just need to work on myself. And inhale, exhale out. All right, so feet out a little wider than your mat. If you use a mat, arms out, kick your right knee up, left, right. Now, I must admit to being more sore than I ever am. On Thursday, I tried some kettlebell exercises. Thought I'd overdo it. So Friday didn't feel a thing. Today, need a walker and a wheelchair. But I'm going to get some endorphins going. So we're just kicking it. We're slapping ourselves silly. All you got to do is start moving. The serotonin and dopamine kick in. 2, 1. Thank God for drugs. Okay, now, feet hip distance apart, shoulders, 1, 2. If you're new to my class, you're watching on one of the live streams. It's everything from soup to nuts, stuff you've never seen before, but good, healthy human range of motion for everybody. Other way. 2, 3, 4. I'm not a physical specimen or some sort of fighter pilot. I'm just another bozo on the bus. But I feel yoga is inclusive and everybody should be able to do it, even peeps like me. 7, 8. Good. Out a little wider, grip your feet on the floor, bend your knees, swing your arms, let your face go along for the ride. Be a 4-year-old on a spring day. It's always spring in California now with global climate catastrophe. Every day is perfect. Who needs rain anyway? Elon Musk is developing a new rain machine. Just add water. 3, 2. Now, next time you go to your right, left hand, right shoulder, tuck the right arm behind your back, screw your feet into the floor, look behind you. Just because you're not paranoid doesn't mean somebody's not chasing you. Inhale and release. Right hand, left shoulder, tuck your left arm behind your back, scrunch down into the floor in the vernacular. Go screw yourself into the floor. Look behind your left shoulder. Inhale here if you're breathing. Exhale, release. Inhale up. And release out. Now hoppity hip your feet together. Doink. Inhale. Now my next project, push your hands up to the ceiling. Tilt left is a new wardrobe. Lean left. Inhale to the right. This is just an opening side bend salvo. We'll do 7 or 8 side bends. So by the time we're done, you'll be able to fold all the way over. Inhale up and release out. Now arms up your back, behind your neck. Poofing, this is called. The veterans know it, but new people might be somewhat shocked by the suggestion of poofing together. But once you get used to it, you wouldn't want to go a day without a poof with your friends. Poof. Oh, I love these paintings. Thank you, Todd. Poof. One more. And poof. Now, lace your hands behind your back. Step out this wide. Heels in, toes out. And can you get your head and your butt down on the floor at the same time? Oh, my legs. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. Definitely do some kettlebell stuff, you guys. You'll won't be able to walk. Now be a kangaroo and sit your butt down on the floor and look in your pouch. How's Joey doing? Head down, butt down, get down. Now lift your heels and sink your butt. Lift your heels and sink your butt. Drop your heels. Come up, yogis. Inhale for an Om, long extension. Oh, extend that Om out long time. How big is your Om? My Om is this big. All right, relax your hands down, jump your feet together. Dink. All right, inhale, yogis. And exhale out. You know what? I don't want the feet together. I want them as wide as your mat. Yoga teacher prerogative. Drop your chin, take your coconut around 8 times. 1, 2. Relax your shoulders. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Isn't it nice just to lose your rational mind sometimes? 4. Swimming over to the right side of our brain. 6, 7. Good. Now relax your head down for 23 seconds, and you wonder why 23 seconds? Because it's 1 more second than 22 seconds. Eyes are closed. Feel down into your mysterious meat vehicle body, this vehicle you ride around. Our head is like the executive center of this meaty vehicle that we cruise around in. Feel your bod. What signals is your body sending? It generally doesn't speak human language. It speaks a bodily language. Have you listened to your body lately? Let your fingers and toes, well, tingle. I'm all into tingly feelings, trust me. Okay, open your eyes, feet hip distance apart. Let's wave together. Amber waves of grain, down and roll up. Arms are hanging. You sink down into ankles, knees, and hips. You roll up and you get wavy gravy. Use them ankles. Kind of squeeze the floor with your feet as you come up. This is where the elite meet to squeeze the floor with their feet. 6, 7. I swear, when I do this, I get my happy on and exhale out. Okay, let's get the wrists. I'm going to move my wrists around my head like I'm using the lasso tool in Photoshop, because I think it's just a groovy look to take this around my head. 6, 7, 8. Now go the other way. Got to keep these wrists flexible, buoyant, greasy, lubed up, because you never know when you might need to take up pickpocketing for a living. 6, 7, 8. Shake your hands out. Get a week's worth of crusty, accreted feelings out. Flippy flop your hands, hella fast. Cup your hands at your heart, feel your hands buzz, drop your chin, close your eyes. When you feel your palms vibrate, tingle, itch a little bit, it means tons of money is coming your way. Yeah, baby. Come to yoga for the spirituality, stay for the cash. That's what I say. 2 more breathings, lose your marbles. Good, you guys. Relax your arms down, inhale up. And exhale way out. Hands on your iliac crest, feet out as wide as your mat. Bang your toes in, heels out. Good, now I'm going to try to keep my head right in between Todd pictures. And so I'm doing the bump with these paintings behind me. Oh, waggle those undercarriages, swivel them, hippages. Magellan, your bottom. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, if we just get the Russians and the Ukrainians to do this pose at the border, God, no World War III, it'd be so good. 7, 8. Good job. Inhale up. Grab your elbows. Bring your feet together. Work your elbows side, side. Work your elbows way behind your head like Jim Carrey does. Good, now switch the cross of your elbows the weird feeling way. Try to feel weird at least once a day. I feel weird almost all days. Side, side. Fabulous. Okay, feet's together. Inhale up and second forward fold, feet together version. Come on down. If you got sore legs like me from using a kettlebell, then use blocks, drop your head, wag your hair, wag your hair. Now pedal your heels left and right, dig into one hamstring and then the other side. Now lift both heels, bend your knees, look forward, inhale. Exhale, push the air out, come down, hold the breath out. 1, go deeper, 2, 3. Lift your heels, bend your knees, everything gets soft and happy. Exhale, fierce straightening, warrior yogis. 1, deeper, don't breathe. 2, deeper. 3, yokes, come on up. Come on up. Inhale for long, extended, ridiculously long Om. Now, prayer hands at your heart, drop your chin. Pray for the thing most wanted and needed in your life. If that's for you, that's for you. If it's for someone else, it's for someone else. If it's the whole world, you could pray for the whole world. Either way, you're part of those continuum. Just a blessed, intentional moment of silence in the midst of activity. Pause. Good. Now drop your pause. Speaking of pause, inhale up. Good. Now lace your mitts, bring them down just above your knees, and knee fruit salad down to the right with your knees. Super bendies will come down and scrape their butt on the floor like a sick dog. If you got sore, crabby knees, you just make a little circle with your knees. 5, 6, 7, 8. For all of you joining on new media, the YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and other media, welcome to Joint Juice, the movement of all the joints of our body. 7, 8, the yoga that's sweeping the planet, millions of new followers every day. It's incredibly exciting. I'm not much, but all I think about. Now arms out. Now side to side, just go from painting to painting. Oh, reach out. Now note that I'm internally and externally rotating my angel wings. Side to side, stretch. Man, I just wanted to do restorative yoga today, but I know that would disappoint the millions of Saturday followers who want to do the hard stuff. Okay, arms out. 2 poofs up your back, behind your neck. Now, don't forget to shoot your hands out when you get to the top, because that explodes the fireworks out. Poof. Okay, now prayer hands behind your back. God-made options such as grabbing your wrists or grabbing your elbows. Tuck them in between your scapula. Turn your face to the left, lean over to the left. Cut the waistband in, grip the feet, squeeze the legs. Inhale. Exhale to the right. And up, kids. Now, from hither, just bend your knees a couple inches, lean halfway over. Just be a halfway leaning over person. And your chin is where it is when your head is straight up and down. In other words, if you were a unicorn, your pointy thing would be pointing forward. Your knees are bent to take some pressure out of your lower back and your hamstrings. Now, a friend pulls your hips back. Another friend grabs your unicorn thing and pulls it forward, your unicorn thing. That's a variable phrase. Now inhale, Uttanasana, forward fold with your hands in prayer, legs straight, suffer with your friends, get down. Now from here, bend your knees a little, lift your heels an inch, look forward, lift your heels, bend your knees, long spine, look forward toward your bright future. Inhale here. Exhale, fierce straightening of your legs. Come down, hold the breath out. 1, deeper, 2, 3, lift your heels 2 inches, bend your knees, look forward, squeeze your knees together, pretend you like it. Exhale, deepen, hold the breath out. 1, go deeper. 2, you can go deeper. 3, come up, yogis. Woo. All right, now that back bend, which where you lean your chest up, head back, eyes open. Poke your chest up, spread your ribs, eyes open, mouth closed. Inhale up, beautiful yogis. Take mitts out of bondage. Inhale. And arms out. Oh, my feet were not all the way in together. This is where the elite meet to misbehave with their feet. Arms down, right arm, left arm in front. So easy to get them mixed up. Turn your palms in. Clap for your new favorite yoga teacher, yourself. Inhale. Fingers forward. Now, this is called party hat. So you wear your party hat. Turn your party hats to the right with your feet not moving. And turn your party hats all the way to the left. Get a little twisty going on. Turn everything, but keep your feet screwed to the floor. Good, now back to the center. You know what we ain't done yet? Tippy toes. So tippy toes. Boy, the view from up here is incredible. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, Stay up on one. Push your arms up as high as they go. Pull your shirt out of your pants so you can see your cute little belly buttons. Boy, I remember when belly buttons were not so gratuitously exposed in public, but now it's all about the belly buttons, you guys. Inhale here. Exhale, drop your heels. Palm trees to the right. Lean in, poke your ribs out. Inhale up. Palm trees left. Turn your chest slightly to the right. Grip that right foot. Inhale, yogins, arms forward. Sit at the piano. And then arms straight up and down. Show me your t-shirt. I thought of a new t-shirt. I'm always thinking of t-shirts. My new one is for people who are always rummaging around in the past. The t-shirt says, that was now, this is then. Chest up, butt back, sink down, arms down, flip over, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, get soft and slacky, happy. Exhale, deep and fierce. Exhale all the way out. 1, 2, 3. Arise up, yogis. Let's start an uprising. Inhale. And exhale. Have you lost your mind yet? Have you gotten into a live stream of consciousness? Right arm in front, palms in, applesauce, pulling, fingers forward, party hats. Now turn your radar dish to the left. Can you turn without your feet losing their grip? And exhale, radar dish all the way over to the right. Your whole body turning, getting involved except for the feet. They remain your tether. Up, kids. Arms up, tippy toes. Now I've got a personal question for you. I'll try to keep it semi-appropriate. Can you touch your elbows together behind your head? Go ahead and do that. Way up on your tippy toes. Super Olympic figure skating tippy toes. Are you watching any Olympics? Me neither. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on one. Way up and snap your eyes shut, and this is where the elite meet to balance on the tips of their feet. And open your eyes, lean left, deepest side bend yet, you guys. We're almost ready to get started. Inhale up, and parentheses to the right. Lean in, and up, kids. Good, now arms straight forward. I'm being straightforward with you. Sit at the piano, knees and ankles together, butt back, chest up, arms straight up and down, straight up, straight up, straight up, but sit, arms straight, scrunch down more, arms down, flips them over, Uttanasana, empty out of breath, down, down, down. Bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, suffer together, deep. 1, no breathing, empty. 2, 3, and arise up, yogis. Come on up. Inhale. Exhale out. Uno más, por favor. Inhale. Oh, if you home longer than me, you get a palate of absolutely nothing. Oh. Remember, I used to work at the Home Depot, so I'm pretty good at it. Inhale your paws up. Prayer mitts. Now pull down and scrunch a bunch to your right, left elbow outside your right knee, feet together, knees line up, toes in a line. As low as you can with your heels down, drop the booty. Good. Now take your right hand and shove your knees more underneath your left tricep so you tie yourself into a Gordian knot or an accordion knot. Does your left hand touch the floor? If it does, do that. Now take your right arm out to the side and turn your right arm up to the ceiling as much as you can. We're using our left arm as an Archimedes lever. Now turn your face all the way to the left, fold your right arm behind your back, sink down and pretend you like this. Lift your toes, lift all of them except for the fourth toe on each foot. Hold here for the rest of today. Scrunch down more, it's Saturday. Drop thy arms, arise up, yogis. Oh, this yoga works so good. And regular unleaded, exhale. You guys are doing great. Just stay in the game. Just meet it where you can. Hands at your heart. Close your eyes. Feel your heartbeat. See how everybody can do all these movements. Yoga for everybody on the planet. For reals now. Inhale. Exhale, swoop down, scrunch to the left, right elbow, heka outside your left knee as much as you can. Push your knees all the way underneath your right armpit. Drop your butt. There's a little bench about 1/4 of an inch below your booty. Now try to touch the floor with your right hand as long as your elbow stays above your knee. Left arm out to the side. Sweep your left arm up, turning your torso. Let your inner ankle bones squeeze together. Now tuck your left arm behind your back as a lever. Turn your face to the right. Your chest is going to the left. I've got you going akimbo and scrunch. Lift all of your toes and then put them all down, but lift your big toes. And then in the midst of that, if you can remember to breathe, that would be remarkable. Now think of the biggest problem in your life and you're right, it's gone. It's this now. Drop your arms, come up, yo, whoa, whoa, geese. Whoo! Wow, I feel like $100. Arms out, super wide, touch the boundaries of your paintings. That's a euphemism for visit the extension of your life. Open up your hands. Now make fists. And then break gloves, make fists, break gloves, pull your hands back into dorsiflexion, draw your arms back carefully without tearing your rotator cuffs. That would be counterproductive. Now, big chest, stretch your chest forward, inhale. On exhale, fling your right arm underneath and fold up your arms, up and down with your elbows going left and right, greasing up our scapulae, otherwise known in Latin as your spatulae. Good, now from here, pick up your right knee, cross it over your left, bring your right toenails down on the floor on the left side. Left knee slides underneath your right, chest up, elbows up. Now, since this is yoga for everybody, you can keep your right toes on the floor as your training wheel over on the left side. And for people that can do it, I'm not here to have anybody do less. Pick up your right foot. And for the humans out there, the millions who are watching who can put their right ankle behind their left ankle, why not just go ahead and do that? Chest up. Try not to lean forward, or as my teacher would say, don't lean forward, lean back, sink your butt. My teacher had a rather not codependent way of asking his students to do stuff. There wasn't a lot of please going on, except for the pleas of the students to not die in class. And we'll hold this for way too long. Good, now keep your legs where they are. Fling your arms out. Bring your right knee up as high as you can on its own volition. Karate Kid 4 pose. Take your left hand, grab your right foot behind your behind. Bring your right hand down to a block or to the floor. Extra point your right knee up to the ceiling. Now bend your left knee, bringing your right knee as close to the floor as you can. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, straighten your left leg, come down, hold the breath out. 1, 2, 3. Now release your right foot back. Take your left arm out to the side, turn torso to the left, Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana. Push your right heel back like a person pushing their right heel back. Tuck your left arm behind your back. Use it as a crowbar. Look up at your left shoulder. Turn so very much. Good. Now, please to re-grab your right foot with your left hand behind your behind. Gather up your balance. Stand up out of the pose without letting go of your foot. He said, release your right foot. Bring it up as high as you can. If it touched the floor, remember this is the class for everybody. If you want to do a class for perfect yogis, there's 13 million other YouTube channels out there. Who needs that? Cross your right ankle over your left knee and squat in waiting for the bus pose. Now chest up as high as you can get it and immediately bring your hands into prayer. If you lose your balance and you go ass over tea kettle, you get a medal. Hands on the blocks, inhale, look forward, exhale, straighten your left leg, go down, hold the breath out. 1, 2, 3. Good, you guys. Now, when you're down here, take your right foot and take it behind you and all the way up to the ceiling into standing split, right leg all the way up. Inhale, look forward like figure skaters. Exhale, deepen down, Urdhva Prasarita Ekapadasana. Now, bring your right knee in and touch it to your nose. Touch your right knee to your nose. And stand up out of this. Come on up, yokes. Inhale. Got a complaining gluten back here. Exhale out. Feet's together. Good job, man. Arms out. Now, fists. Break gloves. Fists. Pull back. Careful on them rotator cuffs. Slink your left arm under. Fold them up. Ups and downs. Elbows left. Elbows everywhere. Everywhere. Very good. Now from here, pick up left knee. Slinky slop it over your right knee. Bring your left toenails down on the floor just to humor the teacher. Right knee slides underneath your left. Now, chest up, sink down. Keep your toes on the floor if you want. Lift them if you can. Foot behind your ankle. Everybody's welcome under this tent. And we can do this pose for 10 more lifetimes, continuously getting stronger, healthier, chest up, elbows up, wrists away. Sinking down, finding your gaze point like a concentrating eagle. Now sling your arms out, sling. Now pick up your left knee, grab your left foot with your right hand behind your behind. And go down with your head, left knee up as high as you can turn it. Now bring your left knee as close to the floor as you can by bending your right everything. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, straighten your leg, come down, down. Hold the breath out. 1, deepen, 2, 3. Good job. Now from here, release your right arm out to the side. Turn your torso to the right. Left heel presses back, half moon. Right arm tucks behind your back. Yes. Now look up at your right shoulder and turn it so you can't see it no more. Straighten the legs, push down through the heels, extend your head forward. Do integral calculus. Good. Now re-grab your lefty foot with your righty hand. Now stand up, keeping your hand on your foot as best as you can. Bring up your left knee. So that time my foot didn't touch it. Some days are better than others. Cross your ankle over the top. Hands on your blockages. Sink your booty parts as low as you can get them. Right foot flat, chest up, chest up. Hands snap quickly into prayer for balance. Dink. It's fun, you guys. It's fun to do this with your friends. Nobody has to be perfect. It's progress, not perfection. That's why this class is sweeping across the planet, going viral. Chest up. There's no vaccine for me. You just have to catch me. Chest up. Hands on the blocks. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, deepen. Straighten your right leg. Buns up. Good. Now take your left foot and swing it around behind you and take it all the way up to the ceiling. Standing split. Toes in the ceiling. Toenail marks on the ceiling. How did those get there? Inhale, look forward at your bright future. Leg up higher, though, like figure skaters. We're only going to get the bronze. Lift the leg. And bring the lefty foot back in line with the righty foot, please. And please to come up. Ooh, my derriere is cheering. Exhale. Good. Now I got you kind of short of breath, so we're going to do the longest Om we can. Big inhale. Oh, you might pass out. It's okay. Oh. Hands at your heart. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. Connect the energy, the vibration of your head, your hands, and your heart, thought, feeling, and action. When these three come into alignment with universal spirit, you are an unstoppable force in the universe. When they're misaligned or disconnected, we are very stoppable forces in the universe. We struggle and strain, and pain brings us back into alignment. But it doesn't have to be pain. It could be humility. It could be wisdom. It could be seeking. It could be patience. 2 more breaths. Good. This is where the elite meet to have a seat. We've done our standing stuff. All right, let's do some yin and some let's do some stuff to get the galactic acid out of our body. First, by taking a sip of coffee. This is just like coffee klatch yoga. This is where friends meet to drink a little coffee, do some yoga, talk some spiritual delusion, and have a great time. Cheers, you guys. This really isn't coffee. Of course, this is water. I would never be so debased as a yoga teacher to drink coffee in front of my students. All right. Don't forget to put the lid back on. Okay, cross-legged, seated forward fold, kitty cats, come on down. Spread your hips open wide. Relax shoulder blades apart. Wag your head around. Be a kelp bed off of Monterey with the sunbeams streaming through. Make a home for the colorful fish. Relax the Bermuda Triangle, the juncture of your neck, back, and shoulders. Wrap your shoulder blades around toward the front of you. Inhale, look forward at your bright future. And come on down where you will. If your head hits the floor, pin it down with your hands. Rise up, yogins. Okay, so it's Saturday. You want to have a lot of ecstasy today. So external rotation of your mitts. Put them behind you thus. And rocket ship your undercarriage to the ceiling. Ceilings. There's nothing more than ceilings. Lift up and sink down. Fabulous, fabulous. Switch the cross, stronger cross if you want. Pull back on your high, how you doing? Spread your hands open wide so more goodies fits in your life. Come on down, come on down, come on down, come on down. Now, the Bermuda Triangle is where your neck, back, and shoulders meet. And a lot of people, that's concrete, and that's not good. So this is where the elite meet to remove the concrete of their neck, back, and shoulders. Relax your head down. You can sway a little bit. You might sway me. Good on. Now here, if you can get your elbows on the floor, it makes a nice foundation. Bring your prayer hands to your third eye. Massage your Ajna chakra. And if you can't do that, boy, have you found the right class, because you'll be able to do it in a couple weeks. There's more that you can't do than you can do. So that's an important realization. Other way. I love listening to the greatest virtuoso musicians and interviews on YouTube, and the humility of these great players who just say that they're just realizing how much they don't know. Good. Now hold perfectly still for 8 seconds. Don't move anything. Be perfectly content with exactly where you are. I know I'm asking a lot. Okay, come on up. Because it's so hard to be happy exactly where you are, but we're getting better at it. Good external rotation. Touch your elbows together, because I can't. Now pause on the floor, same orientation, and rocket ship your caboose up, up, up. Houston, we have liftoff. Stretch your stuff, you guys. And please to come down. All right. Now, feet out wide on your back. Now lift up your head so I can see you. Elbows inside your knees. Grab your big toes. And oh my God, my legs are roll side to side, knee to knee. I think I overdid it, you guys. That's the first time I've ever overdone anything in my life. That's really weird. Normally I'm such a moderating, sensible person. Side to side. Good. Now pause in the middle, lift up your head, look out over the plains, knees on the floor, head up, looking around, getting the lay of the land. Release thy feet, head back, legs out to the side, ankle turns. 1, strong, meaty, muscular, fierce ankle turns. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now point your toes like the ballerinas that you are. Lift up head, neck, and shoulders. Grab me. Now rip your legs out 7 more degrees. Dorsiflex your ankles. Reach forward. Fingertips on the back of your head. 1. We're just doing little crunch taters, you guys. Oh, I would love to eat some crunch taters. And 10, 9, crunch, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, lift up your head, left leg up, right leg forward, right knee in, left leg down, chest up, right leg up, left knee in, right leg down, right leg up, left heel forward. Switch legs with the person next to you, lift your shoulder blades, right knee in, left leg down, left leg up, right heel forward, left knee down, right leg up, right leg down, left leg up, both knees in, lift up, touch your left elbow to your right knee, extend your left leg out, switch. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, hold, right elbow, left knee, 13, 12, 11, 10. Now pause on 9, left elbow, right knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now both feet flat, head down. Hell yeah. Now with your feet flat and your head down, not looking at the camera, unless you have one on your ceiling, that's kind of kinky. Now lift up your hips as high as you can into bridge pose. And come on down. That was a little opening salvo. Now we're going to lift our booties to a count of 5. So come up 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is the apex. And come down to the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet in a little closer. Inhale up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll go up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, can you lace your hands underneath your behind and scoot your shoulder blades more underneath you? Escuchen, por favor, hips up. Don't turn your head, back of your neck flat, feet parallel, knees strapped together. Now in a moment, we'll bring the booty down to a count of 7. Release your arms. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now feet together, knees out to the side. Grab your elbows, rest your elbows back up over your head. Supta Baddha Konasana. Be a flat roll of pizza. Regather your breath. That was a fun little sequence. It's exactly 12 o'clock, so be a sundial, which makes 0 sense. Stop making sense. It doesn't always make sense to make sense. Okay, kitty cats, now from hither, lift up your head so I can see you. Hello. Now, I'm going to put some banky underneath my head like this. Now, my right leg goes out, left knee comes in, left knee sweeps all the way down to the right, comes all the way down to the floor. This is where I love having the blanket underneath my right ear. Left arm up, open out, mild, medium, or circus performer. If your whole torso comes down to the left, including shoulder blade, elbow, and wrists, wowee. Pin your left knee down with your right hand. Make sure your neck is very much supported, stable, relaxed. If your neck is not sufficiently supported, you really can't release into the twist. And well, that would be a shame. That would be sad. If your left arm is hanging painfully above the floor like mine, I just bring my fingertips down as little training wheels because I'm just a regular old person and just doing what I can. We're in the Om stretch, you guys, doing great. Now bring that knee in, or up, I should say. Now, bring your right knee in, extend your left leg out. Pooch up the blanket underneath your neck if you feel like you need more pooching. Draw the knee in and suavulate your knee down all the way to the left. So the knee is all the way down on the floor, no matter how much your right shoulder lifts. So we get that part of the body set in place. Good. I like to pick up my left shoulder blade and shift it a little more to the left. Right arm up. And not many of us can bring the whole shoulder down all the way to the right. So that's kind of why we're doing it, because we're not perfect people yet. Now, of course, your right knee wants to tilt to the right, but you want to pin it down with your left hand. And then you just want to do it perfectly. You can use your right fingertips as a training wheel if you feel like you're getting a compound fracture in your right shoulder. Slow the breathing down. You don't have to think or to talk. My job is to be a live stream of insipid consciousness for you. Feels so good, I think. You guys feel what you feel. Good, now bring your right knee back up. Bring both knees in. Take your knees around counterclockwise. Unless you're in the southern hemisphere, then go clockwise. Good, then whatever you was doing, go the other way. Good, now apply hands to your bottom because it's Saturday and roll up. Good time to take roll after that gruesome sequence. Now, you guys, it's our tradition. If we just do one set of push-ups together, then we've earned our Shavasana, we've done our thing. So if you're new to the class, we do one set of push-ups. We can do them on our knees if we want. If your all-time record for knee push-ups is 1, then shoot for 1.5. So you're on your own here, you're on the honor system. If you cheat, it won't bother me, but you'll feel guilty for the rest of your life. So off we go. I'm shooting for a personal best today. I always do. And go. Okay, one downest dogus from the Latin for downward facing pooch. Drain your brain, get the steam out of your head. Pedal your dogs. No one's judging you except for yourself. And if you are, knock that off. Okay, the elite meet to have a seat. Oh, it feels so good to keep your word with yourself on occasion. Now, we do need a forward fold, so extend your right leg out. Bring your left foot into the inseam of your right leg. Pull your heel as deep into your crotch as you can. Now, turn your chest to the right so it aims right down your right leg. And close your eyes, because this is like making sausage or watching Congress. It's better to not even watch. Come on down. Feel your feels. Relax your shoulders. Now tame your ego. Just don't push your head down. Now we're going to use that Russian breathing technique. Inhale, bend your right knee, bend your right knee, bend your right knee, long spine. Inhale. Exhale, come down, straighten the leg, hold the breath out. Come down, 1, 2, 3, hold here. You can breathe, but stay down. Forward folds build humility, which, well, nobody likes that. Inhale, come on up. And extend your left leg out. Right heel pulls in as deep as it can. Turn your chest so it aims straight down. You got to pull back on your hip flesh to square your hips and come straight down over the leg. Close your eyes, come forward, folding at the hips, not rounding from the chest. That does no good. And accept where you're at. It'd be fun to be one of the perfect people who can come down flat and make everybody else feel remedial and inferior, but somebody's got to be in the vast middle. But if we use this Russian breathing technique, we're going to be amazing. So inhale, bend your left knee so much you can get your chin out beyond your left kneecap because your knee is bent. Inhale. And then suffer with me. Straighten the leg. Come down. Hold the breath out. Don't breathe. Come down. 1. Don't breathe. 2, 3. Now stay down. You can breathe and just experience your experience. And arise up, beautiful yogis. Okay, now wag some lactic acid out of your undercarriage. If you do this really fast, you can actually levitate like a hummingbird. I'd show you, but that's not allowed on YouTube. Now massage the middle center bottom of your foot. Get out any resentments or bitterness against all the people who've done you wrong. Legions of people in my case, so massage in there. Hold steady pressure. Chant one more Om, and then we'll go into Shavasana together. Big, deep inhale. Okay, my beauties, I'll time 5 minutes for you. I'll hold space while the elite meet to relax on their back. Take a load off, pop the bolster underneath your knees if you like. Good, and just unwrinkle and deabsorb the whole practice. Let it disperse out of your bod. Swallow once, circle your jaw around, wiggle your legs, lift your left and right butt cheek, get any dents out of your bottom. Relax your guts. Good. The pose starts now. You can you can let go more than you ever have. That's always an option. More surrender, more release, more trust. Humans are a species of life force learning how to overcome fear. That's the human lesson, overcoming fear. And we've been at it for a long time, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of years. And we're the latest iteration of the species learning how to overcome fear. Almost all problems stem from some sort of fear. And the more we relax and trust, the less we have to react from lower nature. Good. Now relax even more, so much so that you can feel your energy, light, ethereal body rise up out of your physical body. It's not that unusual a thing to do, to leave your body. Don't listen to scientists who dissuade you. That's silly. Science is wrong way more than it's been right. This inner body, this light body, this vibrational body, nothing can hurt it. Fire can't burn it, knives can't cut it, water can't wet it, wind can't blow it. So it's not afraid. It's not fearful of worldly harms. It doesn't have to be. Now, over the next few breaths, breathe this fearless, infinitely confident, calm, and peaceful body back into your physical body. And to some degree, fear will dissipate, calm and confidence will increase. Good. Now that you're back in your skin suit, wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate calm and confidence through your bod. And then softly draw your knees in, curl onto your right side. And you know what Greg says, love all over yourself. Love your quirks, foibles, defects, and idiosyncrasies, because you're just the way God made you. So there. And then with eyes closed, we'll sit up, keeping the creamy filling on the inside, feeling, well, golly, wonderful. And then arrange your beautiful spine nice and tall. Relax your chin down nice and comfy. Bring hands into the heart, nice and well fitted. Let your hands enter into your heart and into your mind. And for a moment, remember who you are: eternal, immortal, indestructible, graceful, nothing less than an extension of the universe, nothing less than its child. It's tough to remember sometimes, but that's our job. And from this place of connection and remembrance, we all say namaste, which is Sanskrit for have a nice day. So thanks everyone for joining. Thanks all the new thousands and millions on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and all the other media. We'll see you guys